Hey guys, what's good? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. Want to get my thoughts on the Anthony Davis situation. Been busy, haven't shot a video in the last several days. Want to give my thoughts on the latest. The Anthony Davis story broke a couple days ago. I've been tweeting about it and giving my thoughts and hearing, and this and that. But I'm gonna give my thoughts on what I think might happen and what I'm feeling about where we are as a team. To be honest with you, the Anthony Davis situation is we don't know what's going to happen. All of us are waiting to see what we're refreshing Twitter. We're like, we know what's going on. We know he wants to come to Lakers. We know this and that, but what's going to happen? On the same token, it's bittersweet. We know that our guys that we love, that we're fans of, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, names are in there. Possible if a deal went down. We don't know if all three are in the package or two of them. Either way, some of the youngins. And though I've been frustrated at times when we lose and I'll say we got to trade everybody. I don't care and things like that. At the end of the day, when I have time to think about it, it's sad, man. I've been. These are fans of ours, right? I'm a Laker fan. I've been watching these kids since they, in college. Brandon Ingram at Duke, Lonzo at UCLA. He's an LA kid. I'm kind of like a fan of his, just in a sense where I'm happy for him. He's from LA. He got to play for. It's a dream come true to play for your professional team. It's like, how big is that? I mean, he doesn't want to go to New Orleans. And at the end of the day, we lose and I'll get frustrated and say, man, trade all of them. I don't care, right? But now that it's like real, it's like it's bittersweet, yeah. You don't want to see your guys get traded, right? You want to, obtain a star player and kind of keep the guys that you favor, right? But at the end of the day, any business or any basketball analyst will tell you would rather have a healthy LeBron James, healthy Anthony Davis with a surrounding cast to build off of, rather than healthy Kuzma, healthy Brandon Ingram, healthy Lonzo, and healthy LeBron. Now, some will probably say that's debatable, right? Because when we did have a healthy squad, everyone was healthy. LeBron, Kuzma, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, JaVale. We were pretty good. We were right there in that 7th spot, 6th spot, whatnot, and we were beating some teams and we were gelling. We were meshing really well. We competed against Golden State Christmas Day and so forth. So there is an argument to be said that if you remain status quo with our guys, it may not happen this year, but the growth of that team could do something, do some damage, right? We would be taking a huge leap forward by acquiring an Anthony Davis. So at the end of the day, Anthony Davis is a one-in-a-lifetime generational player, and so any GM right now is going to do what they got to do to acquire Anthony Davis, and we're going to go out there and try to acquire him. The other part that got me all like in a funk really, where I'm not really posting videos because I'm just like looking at our record. We're 2.5 games out of first place, or out of playoff contention, and we got the Clippers coming up. We got Golden State coming up. We got Philly coming up again. We got some tough teams. We got some tough road games. I think we play in Indiana and things like that. We got some tough games coming up. We might be 4.5, 5 games out of playoff contention when our guys are even healthy to start making a push. That's going to put us in a spot where we would probably have to go like 8 out of 10, 16 out of 20 games, winning 20 games just to get that 8th spot. Because other teams are going to be pushing hard and playing hard and fighting for contention. And we just got a lot of road games in the rest of the year. I mean, we're playing, OKC a few times, the Golden State several times, LA Clippers several times. We got Portland and all that stuff late in the year, Utah. Milwaukee. I mean, we got Toronto again. We played Toronto at Toronto. We played Denver. We got some tough games coming up in this last part of the season, and I don't know. I'd be surprised. I got to see LeBron. I got to come back healthy, and he's got a ball for us to even get back into playoff contention. So, you know, to be determined. So that's the thing about Anthony Davis. You're gonna make that trade no matter what, right? You're gonna have to acquire Anthony Davis. Now, if the Lakers acquire Anthony Davis, guys will move on, and we're gonna move on, and we're gonna, you know, try to get healthy and try to get back into it. The other good side about the trade, if it did go down, is that you got rumors about the Klay Thompson. You know, if the Warriors, you know, don't pay him, might be open to coming. There's some rumors about that. You got the Kyrie Irving. Now, we would lose our point guard in Lonzo going to New Orleans. You got Kyrie Irving, you know, kind of like this rumor out there that he might join forces, or he might open to joining forces with LeBron again. You know, you get AD, you get a point guard, now you got a squad, right, that is a championship contender and may go up against Golden State next year, right? Having said all that, the trade has to go down. And as it stands right now, there was Wojnarowski said that the Pels wasn't thinking about or didn't want to trade him to the Lakers. Now, if I'm owner of the Pelicans, obviously you're not going to want to trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers as well, right? He's going to put my team, you know, organization back several years, and I'm going to trade you to a winning organization that has won all the time, that's going to, you know, go up against me 4 times a year. I wouldn't do that if I was the owner. But on the flip side is the owner might not want to do Anthony Davis that way. Anthony Davis has been a really good citizen for the Pelicans, and he, you know, based on the relationship, the owner may not want to have that stigma, you know, hanging around his conscience by shipping Anthony Davis to another squad like the Charlotte Hornets or something like that, a team that he knows he would despise that organization going forward, right? So the owner might say, you know what, let's look at this package. You know, the Lakers have some good quality guys that are 21, 22, whatever, and they're going to grow into potential all-stars in the next two years. Brandon Ingram scored 36 points last night. Obviously, he's going to be put in the package, right? And he's open and willing and ready to go. And he would flourish in a you know, organization like New Orleans. I think you put Brandon Ingram out there, he's under the spotlight, he's going to put up 20 and 8, you know, right off the bat. Lonzo Ball. The rumor is that they like Lonzo Ball. They think Lonzo Ball can flourish. And I'm saying that, what's his name, Drew Holiday doesn't actually want to run point, but can play off the ball and things like that. So they might want to bring Lonzo Ball in. I think Lonzo Ball would flourish in a organization like New Orleans, even though he said that he doesn't want to go there. He wants to go to New York or Chicago. You know, so you have that in the mix. Whether Kuzma gets thrown in there or not, or whether we can keep Kuzma or so forth. But I from what I'm hearing, and I think Kuzma's hurt right now, so obviously, you know, out of sight, out of mind. But Brandon Ingram scoring 36 points. There's like, wow, we got a young stud right there in 22 years old. And we got Lonzo Ball. We know what Lonzo Ball can do. So you got 2 good pillars right there that they can build off of with Julius Randle and Jahlil Okafor at center right now for the rest of the year, and try to make the best out of it. Then, you know, who knows what happened for them going forward. So having said that, I don't think the Laker thing is unlikely, even though the Pels don't have to trade him to LA, or would probably want to do that. But I think they don't have, I think they don't have any better option than the young guys that we have. There's no other squad other than Boston that has Tatum and, you know, Jaylen Brown or something like that, that they can package with that group for an Anthony Davis. But so that's that. At the end of the day, I'm like everybody else. I'm just waiting. You know, I'm thinking, you know, We're out of playoff contention. I'm not going to hold my breath because the trade may not go down. They may just play the long waiting game. But at the end of it, but also I just saw that they took Anthony Davis out of their video promo. So rumor is that he played his last game. All we can do now is wait and see. The trade might go down. We got to keep refreshing our Twitter feed to see what goes on. At the same time, it's bittersweet. So we're gonna be happy, but then we're gonna be kind of sad to see our guys go. I don't know. We'll see. What else do I got? Yeah. I mean, we get him. We're out of playoff contention. We got to see. I'm just ready to be honest with you. I want to watch good basketball. I've been in a funk. The fact that all our guys have been hurt. LeBron James has been hurt almost, you know, a month now. Or a little over a month. You know, and Lonzo got hurt. That was a bummer. And Kuzma's now hurt. And we're just a lottery team right now. So I want to see, I'm ready to see good basketball, see guys play and ball out, and see us compete against all the tough teams. You know, once that's there, then I'll be all excited again. At this point, it's kind of like, blah. I'm just like, you can see my mood. I'm like not even really excited, like too excited right now. But when the trade goes down, we'll see. I'll refocus and I'll start looking at our squad. And once the guys actually get healthy and get on the floor, that's when I'll really be excited. Anyway, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let me know your thoughts on what's going on, how you're feeling about it. You think bittersweet, see our guys go, or are you excited? Let's get Anthony Davis and get back on the road. Or you think, you know, we need to get Anthony Davis now and then prepare for signing one of these top free agents in the offseason. Another one if we can move some money around. Hit me up. I'll holler at you guys. Peace.